And welcome back live to Lambeau Field as we broadcast on this first day of football in America. And we have a special guy right here. You can all see him. This is Vinny's brother, Nick Vitrano. Hi, Nick.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So they let you in here this morning,
They did. Welcome to the epicenter of crazy.
Well, there's actually a reason we have you here today, right?
Nick is a sports radio host here in Green Bay, as you can see, 1440 WNFL. So, for like 10 years you've been hosting this show. In all of that time, can you just talk about what we're seeing out on Oneida Street, what we're seeing all around the stadium? I mean, this is the biggest event, at least, certainly I can recall, here in Green Bay.
Yeah, the scope is massive. We're all guilty of it, and it's not just unique to Green Bay. It's in every NFL town. You get the schedule and you go week by week. So New Orleans, that's a tough game, but yeah, I think that's winnable. You know, that's at home. Then we go to Carolina, yeah, that's a win. At Chicago, weird things, that's a win. And you start to project out all the way out to February. You go out, who's going to be in the Super Bowl? And you forget in that massive season, you have 16 precious moments in which to put yourself in a position to be there in February. They are all huge. They are huge, massive moments, snapshots in time, none bigger than the one you're currently in. And today, for the world, there's no bigger one than Green Bay, Wisconsin. Amazing. So really, the scope of this thing is incredible. It's like nothing, like you said, you've ever seen, nothing I've ever seen. It's really massive, right down to the structure that's sitting out on Oneida Street right now that has the street shut down.
Well, let's talk about tonight's game, because we're matching up the winners of Super Bowl 44 and 45 together here at Lambeau Field. Huge game. And the talk about February. Are the Packers in position to repeat, in your opinion?
I think they are. Why not, I guess, would be my question. They've done everything against the grain. They replaced a Hall of Fame Super Bowl champion quarterback with another Super Bowl champion. That just doesn't happen. Last year, 15 guys on injured reserve, and they not only make it to the playoffs, they win back-to-back-to-back road games to get to the Super Bowl. Then they win the Super Bowl, and that cross-section of that season coming to fruition there with the heart and soul of their defense, Charles Woodson going down, Donald Driver, heart and soul of the offense, going down in that game and still win. They've done everything they weren't supposed to do. So why not go back? Why not buck that trend and be the team that can go back? They certainly have the talent. And as we're looking at this year and coming into the camp and how they were going to be able to make this roster, if you weren't a card-carrying member of last year's 53 or on the injured reserve list, you just weren't going to make it. Sorry. Maybe Derek Sherrod, maybe Randall Cobb, but the rest of you guys, sorry. Well, 10 guys made it. So there's a hunger not only from the Jermichael Finleys and Mike Neals and Ryan Grants, the guys who weren't there last year, but also these new crop, these 10 new guys that have come in, and they've turned over that soil once again. So why not? They definitely have the talent. Someone from
Look
the
how entertained Susan is with my brother. Right.
Well, you know, he is just as darling as you, Nick. You really are.
You better hope for better. All right. May have more from young Nick Vitrano here coming up live from Lambeau Field. But in the meantime, we want to get you caught up on your weather and traffic together.
No other family members showing up?
Right, yes. Emily did the traffic. Who else do you want? My dad?
No, Mom, Dad, no? Okay, all right.
Let's send it back inside to Scott and Caitlin. Scotty?
Susan, it's very funny that you bring that up, because I'm holding right here.